3.2, they say prepare the journal entry to record the purchase made by DEF from what? ABC. So they want the transaction between the two.
Okay.
They say made by to record the purchase. In other words, DEF bought from. So they just want you to show the purchase, like because they bought from there. So when they bought, they want you to show the journal entry.
So I don't know how to do this one because I got it wrong.
You got it wrong.
Yes, I got it wrong because
no problem. That's all we're here.
I took the 6,000. I did the first method.
You took the 6,000.
Yes, so I think it's wrong.
No, you were supposed to use 5,000 because the between them here, it was 5,000. Remember? Yeah, because they want you to show this process. Can we do it together?
Yes.
Let me delete this. Now, that's why they had to tell us that because they must tell us how did DEF, ne? They say DEF is what they're telling us. Ne? What? On
credit.
Credit, yes. So we need to understand that. Otherwise, how will you know? Because it's either you buy for cash or you buy on credit. And the other thing, this question was a little bit complicated. They said you are using what?
Periodic inventory system.
Periodic. Yes. Okay, now I'm just gonna squeeze this transition here because I don't have space. Remember, we don't have answer book. I'm just gonna have a small. I think you will understand what I'm trying to do now. I'm gonna have something like this.
Yes, it's journal. Is it that journal account debited, account credited? I I don't know. Oh, okay, I am right.
Yes. So they want something like this. Remember, they should have given you the format. So I'm just saying they want you to do what we call this.
So say we wouldn't have the assets is equal to owner's equity plus liability.
No, they don't want that. That is account equation.
Okay.
That is account equation. They are similar, but they don't want you to do that. They should have said, prepare the account equation.
Okay.
Now, can we start?
Yes.
Now, this means what is the transaction? So give me the account here. I want the account here.
So bought on credit.
We bought inventory on credit. What do we call ABC manufacturers? Who are they to us? That will give us an account. Remember, I gave you some notes. When you buy on credit, what to have as an account?
Wait.
Don't refer.
We bought on credit, so
Just
they the debitors
just
to
look at the
us.
transaction. Bought goods on. Huh?
So creditors
Come again?
control. Creditors control.
I know you must fix this thing of creators and debtors. It's gonna affect you. Did you hear what I said?
Yes. I'm gonna revise. I'm going to revise.
Yeah, no, I can see you're confused. You are confusing creditors and debtors. You can only
Yes,
buy
yes.
from creditors, you can only sell to creditors. Here they say we must record under for DEF. So DEF bought from ABC.
Oh,
Unless
they
if they
bought.
said
Okay.
record in the books of ABC. Unless if they said you are recording under the ABC. So ABC is the one that is selling to what? DEF. It's then that you
DF.
were supposed to
Okay.
say debtors. But here they want you to, they did say
We
here,
bought
they did
from
say
DEF.
we are focusing on the yes. So that's why I put creditors. And then what is the other account? What did he DEF buy?
Trading inventory.
But be careful here. They say you are using periodic. Can you see now? You need to be careful. We
So
can't
it's
call it trading inventory because it's under
purchases.
periodic. What do we call it?
Purchases.
Yes, you must always check all these finer details because they're tricking you. The minute you say uh, trading inventory, that's wrong.
Yes.
You won't get a mark for that. Okay? So is it vettable or not?
Since we bought, it's input VAT.
Input vet. Those are the accounts. So what is input vet to us?
It's debited.
What is it to us? Which group?
Oh, an asset.
And you said it's debited.
Yes.
Okay. What about the purchases?
It's an asset.
Uh-uh.
Is it not? Oh, sorry. It's income.
Uh-uh.
Oh, expense. But housing.
Mm. We spoke, remember we had purchases yesterday? We said under periodic you call stock purchases and the purchases are classified as expenses because they used to calculate cost of sale. So it's just the system. So you're not allowed to call it an asset, even though you bought inventory. So under
Okay.
periodic, purchases are classified as expenses because remember, for you to calculate cost of sales, you're going to use purchases, and purchases are expenses because cost of sales are also expensive.
Okay. So you say purchases are classified as expenses because cost of sales is recorded as expenses under the owner's equity.
Yeah, they
Okay.
affect ownership negative
The,
details.
okay, we can carry on. Expenses will be debited.
Yes.
And then creditors control is a liability,
Okay.
and then it will be credited.
So these are the accounts. And I know we didn't do the general journal because we still have to do it like it's a special one, okay? But it doesn't matter as long as you remember your account equation, okay?
Okay.
So which one is the main account according to you here?
The main account is creditors control.
And why must I know that is the main account?
Because that's where all the money goes. We calculate the final total amount.
Perfect. Meaning the amount that I'm gonna put here on the creditors must include that.
Okay. So I must include that.
Okay?
Okay.
No. You're asking now. I want you to tell me now because we are talking now. You were saying you understood that it's a main account, and I was asking you why must we know that it's the main account? What is your reason?
I said all the money, the total money is calculated under the main account, which is creditors control. That was my reason.
Can
And
you
then you
please break
said,
down that total money? What is total money?
so total money
What
as
does
in
total
like
money consist of?
VAT, including VAT.
Including, I just wanted you to say including VAT. I knew that you understood what we were talking about, but I want you to mention the fact that it's including VAT. Okay.
VAT. Okay.
Now let's come back to this 5,000. Remember, we're recording this 5,000. Tell me, is this 5,000 including VAT or excluding VAT?
It's including VAT.
Why did you say it's including VAT? Why did you say? Which
Oh, not
information
excluding
did they
VAT.
say it's including VAT?
It's excluding VAT because DF wholesalers says it's excluding VAT.
Yes, they did tell you here. Wait, can you see? It's excluding VAT. So, because it is excluding VAT, out of these three accounts, which account will take that 5,000?
Purchases.
Purchases. Are you sure? I'm not saying you are wrong. Are you sure? The way you said it, you are in the middle. It's like okay. Are you sure?
No, because creditors control is including VAT. Input VAT
Okay.
is VAT
Yes.
included as well.
So,
And then purchases is excluding
yeah.
VAT. It's basically sales.
Okay. Are you sure? You're not answering
I'm
me.
sure.
You're not answering me. Are you sure?
I'm
Okay.
sure,
Thank
sir.
you. I mean,
Am I
start
right
today
though?
because I need. You're correct. Can you see now you're disappointing me now?
No, Panongo, am
Now
I
you're
sure?
disappointing me. I thought you.
No, but
Yeah,
like
no,
was
I
my
just want to make
reasoning,
sure. I always tell
but was my reasoning the
the reason why I
one?
was
That's
asking. No, you were good, but I'm just saying I wanted to challenge you because I know most students when you ask them, they change the answer. That's why I say, "What? Are you sure?" Sometimes in class I just look at you seriously. I say, "Are you sure?" And people change the answer. You are correct because remember, like you said, I'm not gonna elaborate on that. So, what is the next thing that we can calculate now?
we can calculate input VAT.
Okay, calculate for me how?
So when I say 5,000 times 15% over 100.
Perfect.
Which is 750.
750. How much is the creditors now?
It's 5,750.
5,750. 710.
So you're doing the accounting equation, like, so you just included
no, not doing
the
accounting equation. That's what I'm saying. Remember? No, remember, I told you yesterday. For you to answer account equation, you must analyze the same way as you are doing a general ledger, as you are doing GJ.
Oh,
it's the same way. So it's not like I'm doing account equation. I can also record this in the account equation, but the requirement says what? They want general. They want this. In future, even though they said account equation, you're supposed to do this.
okay.
I repeat, you do this when they ask you for account equation, when they are asking you for general ledger, when they are asking you for general. I don't know if you heard me.
So I'm writing it down. Hold on. So,
And
under the general journal, general ledger,
an account equation.
and accounting equation.
And I like the fact that when I was doing this now, you remembered account equation. It means you will know when you're doing account equation, you have to do. And again, you can just check the question. If they're asking you for account equation, you will see that account equation has got debit and credit. Obviously, you need the account debit and account credited. It means you must do this. Even this one, they want debit and credit. There's no other option. You must do that. How will you know that this one is credit and this one is credit? The same applies to general ledger. It has got debit and credit. You have to do that. So the minute you see debit and credit, you like it or not, you must do these things to make your life easier. Will you remember that?
Okay. Yes, sir.
So now we can record. And I want you to write this thing down. Sorry, I'm giving you too many notes, but yeah, they're important.
Okay, I'm ready.
Account debited or account debited must be recorded first.
Accounts debited must be recorded first.
So which account here do you think I must record first?
Purchases.
Purchases. I'm gonna come here. So I'm just gonna use, because of space, I'm just gonna come here and record purchases first. I'm just gonna say purchases. And how much is the purchases? Under which side? Let's check. How much is the purchases here?
5,000.
Under which side?
Debit side.
Okay. Can you see how easy is that? If you have got that information, how easy is that? Do you have any other debit?
Yes, input VAT. Under the debit side.
Remember, we said we must first record the debit. Yes, under the debit side. I'm gonna put it in line with what? In line with purchases here. Because they are both on the debit side, they must be in line with each other. So I'm just gonna put it like this. And how much is that VAT?
It's 750.
Okay. What is left? Which account?
Creditors control. Under the credit side.
Under which side?
The credit side.
How much? Know the amount. How much?
5,750.
Can you see how do I put it? I put it a little bit further, not in line. Can you see what I did? Don't put
Yes.
it in line. Just put it a little bit further to show that it's going to the other side. And you say on the crate side,
5,750.
you said 57.
50.
50. Are these sides balancing? If you check, are they balancing this side?
Yes, they are. Because
We are
5,000
correct.
plus
Listen now.
7.
So if you find yourself like you're not balancing them, come here.
Oh no, sir, I was just saying the plus 5,000 plus 750 for the both debits is 5,750, which is the creditors control. So they're balancing.
That's true. That's what's important for you. If you can, yes, if you can have this, you won't have a problem. Always do this. You'll never make a mistake. Okay?
Okay.
Now,
I didn't do question 3, sir.
they say here, they said what? They said
Journal narration is not required.
I highlighted.
Jour-
What if they said
journal narration.
narrations are required? What were you supposed to do?
I was supposed
Where were
to
you supposed to write
say
them?
I don't know, sir. I don't know. I don't know.
You were supposed to come here at the bottom and just summarize whatever you recorded there. You can just say inventory, anything that makes sense. Inventory bought on credit. There's no formula. Anything that makes sense. Doesn't have to be like the way I wrote it. This is the narration. If they're asking, if they didn't say anything, you must write it. You were supposed to write inventory bought on credit. Anything that makes sense, as long as it's related to what they told you there, up there. Where is it? Somewhere here. Yes, the transaction. This is the narration that they're talking about. This is the narration that they said you must ignore. This is the narration. Can you see?
Yes, sir.
In the exam, if they don't say ignore narrations, please write narrations because they mark. This is 1 mark. Just imagine if you've got 5 transactions, you don't write narrations, you lost 5 marks.
Yes.
That was 2.3.
A lot.
Right?
It was a lot.